In this video, we're going to spawn right next to this little coastal area. You got a large body of water right there, river going into that direction, and a river going into that area right over there. So if we head further inland, we've got a nice little plains area for building. You got a nice little Sakura biome on top of this hill with quite a few cherry trees. So you do have some supply right there for those who like those kind of trees. If you come down here to the river, we have a pretty awesome river village. It's actually kind of on an island, as you can see right here. It's not fully because you'll see why. So if you look at this, yeah, this is why it's not technically an island. It's because they did that. But for all intents and purposes, it's still a really great village location. A little bit of building area right next to the village. And if you want to build in that forest area or even build over here, it wouldn't require too much work. So enjoy. In this seed, we have a nice little double village, but at spawn, we have this nice little plains area. Right by spawn, you do have a little island right there. Nice forest right there. Really good scenery. And if you follow along the plains biome off in this direction, you do have a little village built alongside this hill. And if you go up it, or heck, even right there on this side, you do have a little bit of flat area for building on the plains. But up here, another really good real estate for building. And the hill does gradually go down, so you can end up making a pathway down. And then over here, we have our second village. And if you like a large plains area, this area also has a good amount of plains. Although this one has a bunch of holes over here on this part. But you still got a pretty cool little village right here, as you can see. And this is pretty cool. I do like this little hole in this hill. So if you like that feature, there you go. Enjoy. In this seed video, we got a really good double village snow seed. If you look here, you got a pretty large ice spike biome right there. And if you look a bit up this hill, you do have the first village of the seed. Really good location. Got a couple trees kind of spread throughout it. You do have a little hole right here, as you can see. Goes down pretty far. So if you really like deep holes like that, there you go. Now, you do also have a good amount of building area right next to this village. You also have a large forest next to it right there, and it kind of goes down the hill. So that's pretty cool. And if we look over here, back the way we came, you can see it a little bit, and that is another village. You also got a little bit of nice building area right there. You also got another hole. And then here's the second village, which also has a little bit of building room right here without having to terraform. As you can see, there's the ice spike biome. And here's the little snow village. And if you back up a little bit, you have the village up in the upper left, and then you have the second village right on the middle right part of the screen. So enjoy. In this seed, we have a pretty nice plains village, but we're going to spawn right next to this very large body of water. As you can see, it goes out and is a great area for exploring early on if you like to travel by boat. And right at spawn, you do have this nice little beach area with a little plains biome. Great spot for building. And not too far from it, further along the plains biome, you have a nice little village. It's not really a river village, maybe a creek or maybe a bay, a very, very narrow bay, but you do have this pretty interesting little village right here. And you do have a pretty large Sakura biome. It's a lot of cherry trees up here. And a really good building location. Right down this little bowl right there. And yeah, so if you really like Sakura biome, plains biome, and a nice little village by the bay, there you go. In this seed, we have a nice coastal village. So right along here, you have a really massive ocean that has a lot of room for exploration by boat. And if you turn around, you have a pretty large savanna biome right there with a coastal village right by spawn. As you can see, it goes out. You want to see what's underneath? There you go. A little small village right here. Nice little lava lake. I'm a little worried about this house. Might be far enough away. But yeah, nice little savanna biome. Little plains biome right along the coast area right here. So if you like little plains and a little beach, there you go. And then you have a pretty large forest over there. So enjoy. In this video, we got another perfect survival village. This one is actually 2 of them. So right at, well, close to spawn, you gotta cross this little valley right here. You have a little Sakura biome right here. Nice little plains area / meadow biome with a ruined portal right here. And a pretty awesome village right here. A lot of great building space. And as you can see, you got a nice meadow / flower biome right there. Just a lot of really good building locations. If you come down here, this is what it looks like. Looks really good. Got a nice little cave system entrance right here. However, if we go back over past this river, at another little plains biome on a hill, and you have your second village. Look at that. That looks pretty cool. And you also have another Sakura / cherry biome right there. So if that didn't fit your cup of tea, this one might. Just look at that. It just looks really cool. Just having that all within view distance like that, really good scenery. So if you enjoy this double village, well, have at it. In this seed, we have a perfect meadow village, but right at spawn, we have another large body of water. So if you those who like exploring the ocean or large lakes, there you go. Right by spawn, you also have a nice little stone beach, plains area right here. Sakura biome right there with the little snow-capped covered part of that hill right there. And off in the distance over there, you have another Sakura biome. So that's pretty cool. And right by spawn, because you spawn over here, you have, well, actually, this is pretty cool as well. This little surface, stone surface area right there. But up here is where you have the little meadow village. A lot of great building potential right here. Got another Sakura biome right there. But as for the village itself, it's a pretty good sized one, and it does offer you several good areas to build whatever the heck you want to build there. And at the base of the hill, you also have really good real estate there as well. So enjoy. In this seed, we got a really good triple village seed. So right off the bat, we're going to spawn in this little plains area or this little forest area. It's going to be right around here. We have a village not too far, right over here. It's a nice building location. As you can see, a decent amount of flat area, and it's on a hill. So that's going for it. Then we also have this snow-capped part of the hill right over there. Got more meadow biomes right here. And then here's the second village that's closer to spawn. Another really good spawning location for the seed. This one's a little bit further down, or for this village, a little bit further down. That's pretty cool. You also have a little lake right over there, and a nice little cave entrance or ravine area with one of the houses down here. I feel sorry for this poor village or any villagers that spawn or fall down here. Now, then if we head over in this direction by the snow-capped hill, you have yet another village on this side right here, right next to this little valley area. And the part of the village does go down there, as you can see right there. And there you go. That's the third village. And it also has this cave entrance right here as well. And you also have a Sakura biome right there with a lot of cherry trees. So if you like a triple village up on a hill area like this, here you go. Enjoy. In this seed, we have another perfect coastal village. As you can see, you got a large body of water like right here for exploration. And you also got a pretty large plains biome with a lot of flat area for building. You do have a ruin portal over there in the middle of the plains biome. And then to the left, we have the coastal village. As you can see, we're going to drop down here. This is what a lot of the level looks like. It's pretty flat in a lot of areas. A lot of great building potential, as you can see. This nice little beach area right here. Got a decent sized part of the village that comes out here. You can expand those docks or just build on them like a house or something right there. You can. Really good coastal village. So enjoy. In this seed, we have 5 villages really close to spawn. So we have a little Sakura biome with a snow-capped covered hill right there, or mountain. First village is right over there. You have another Sakura biome right there, which is pretty cool. That's the first village. You got a little crater area right there. And then if we head over to this side of the mountain, we have village number 2 there. You also have a ruin portal right next to that Sakura tree biome right there. And if we go up, as you can see on the other side, that's the village straight ahead, right on the other side of those Sakura trees right there, as you can see. The clouds are kind of getting in the way. So that's 1, 2, 3. Now if we go over here, we will have the 4th one on this little meadow hill right here, which I really like. Got even more Sakura biomes right there. So another really good location for that. As you can see, it does go on the down into the river area. And then the 5th and final village is right here. But we have a pretty cool location for another ruin portal, as you can see. So 5 villages, 2 ruin portals. Enjoy. In this seed, we're going to spawn in a little forest. It is on a peninsula. And as you can see, you got a large body of water surrounding the whole area. If you come out here, you do have a little bit of a plains biome, some pumpkins. Over there, you have a plains and beach area. That's a good spot for building. But if we follow along this side of the coast, where these birches are, so sun spawns over there, come over here, we will have a really good coastal village, as you can see right there. And we're going to drop down to the water level. As you can see, that looks really cool from this point of view. And for those who want to see, I'll show you the rest of the village like that first. But if you want to see underneath, there you go. And this is honestly a really good spot. You can end up really easily converting this into like an underwater part of a village. You know, because they kind of provide the little area right there for the foundation potentially for a nice underwater part of the village. So yeah, enjoy. In this seed, we have yet another perfect survival village. So as you can see, right at spawn, you got a lot of plains area to work with. You have that little stone beach area right there. Just a lot of great building area right by spawn. And you have this nice little forest hill / mountain area right there. And first off, you have this nice little village that is on this part of the hill that goes into like a meadow area right there, which honestly is a really good spot for building. But we also have some more over on the other side, another little village, which honestly pretty cool because you do have a nice little path to get there. Traveling over in this direction, you will see it right over there on the other side of the hill. It's right on the other side of the meadow. So really good potential path pretty much all along there. Or if you wanted to build a bridge here, just really good double village seed. In this seed, we got another great survival village seed along the coast. As you can see, this is right by spawn. You got a large body of water, you got a little island right there, and another landmass right over there for exploration. And if you want to go over in that general direction, it's wide open water. And we do have this massive forest right by spawn, so you do have a lot of different types of trees. And right by spawn is this coastal village, which honestly is pretty cool. As you can see, it comes out to the water area right here. Let's look underneath. That's what it looks like. And you also have this area right here, which is also pretty cool. And it goes into the forest. So this goes into this part of this forest, kind of expands out here, which is pretty awesome. And then it goes over here. So just a really, really good coastal village. And as you can see, you got some pretty interesting land formations right over there and more forest. So enjoy. In this seed, we have the perfect forest fire, because you got a nice little lava lake right here. But actually, it's a really good double village that you can see right from this little disaster happening right below me. So if you come over in this direction, right from spawn, come over here, got a nice little coastal village along this area right here. It's a little bit further inland and does have a really good building location. As you can see, you do have a little bit of jungle right over there, along with some birch and some other trees right over there. So if you like jungle, there you go. And if we come over here, oh, that forest is gonna keep on going down, ain't it? But go over here, you get your second little village right here. This one's a little bit unique, as you can see. Part of it's kind of underground. And as you can see, it goes all the way up here as well. So it's just a really cool little desert village that goes up into the little plains biome a little bit, almost up into the savanna biome, which I thought was pretty cool. And we do have a little pillager tower viewable from the desert village right there, so that's pretty cool. And you do have a lot of good building locations in this desert, so enjoy. In this seed, we have a perfect flat coastal village seed. Right by spawn, you have this pretty large forest area. On the other side of that, you do have a large body of water for those who like exploring through the oceans. And not too far from spawn, because you spawn along that forest line. Come over here, and you got a really good building spot right by this village. As you can see, let's drop down here. As you can see, a lot of flat area. It does get a little bit higher in elevation the further you get to, or the closer you get to the coast. You do have a little island out in the middle of the water as well. And you do have a nice little plains area on this side of the village as well, and a nice hill right over there. Really good scenery. So yeah, enjoy.